Okay, so 10 Toes does a little A, B, and C. Multiple choice question of who is your leader. He goes in to talk about everything about, not everything, but a brief overview about each one. So if you had to pick a leader, who would you pick? Watch it.
Welcome to a segment of multiple choice. In this episode, we'll be covering who's your leader. It seems that the masses have become so entertained that they have lost focus of what these gentlemen's mission statements were when they started. But I think the government has cloned these brothers, and now I'm speaking through them from a classified location. Talk back to 10. It has to be a clone. Hassan Campbell started out as a victim of molestation, in which we all know already. We had sympathy, we had empathy, and I guess the fact that no child or human being should be subjected to any forced sexual deviant. Now, today, he is a killer. He has 3 murders in his head and counting. Talk back to 10. He disrespects the dead, women, and children, and hate rappers. Talk back to me. I'm just going to give you a brief overview of his resume. He's never done anything for any community. He makes many promises that he can't keep of donating, and he's never, ever outside. Any video that you ever seen of him outside is pre-recorded. For those that don't know about YouTube, you can make a YouTube video pre-recorded. So you would be outside, right, in front of the police, in which he were, and you can say, "I'm outside right now," how Tekashi 6ix9ine did it. "I'm right here on this block. Come see me, punk. 61st and Gold." And you'll be like, "Oh shit, I'm going over there." And when you get there, there's nobody there. But the video is still playing that he's on this same corner. That's because he makes the video, then posts it. And everybody is in the comment section talking, but they never get any answers from him. That's why I can say he's never outside. Everything is pre-recorded. Talk back to 10. He grew up very poor, uneducated, and he suffers from alcoholism. Alcoholism, for those that know, which is a mental illness and compulsive behavior resulting from alcohol. So this is just a brief overview of choice number 1. Your second choice is wack100. He's a celebrity manager, business executive with names such like Blueface, The Game, and Ray J. He's pretty well, a family man, businessman, an industry nigga. Had a positive impact on the black community, showing that despite your past as a gangbanger, or he was a gang member, not a gang banger. There's a difference. You have members and you have bangers. Gangsters, killers, and the ones who hold the guns and do the driving. That was him. Talk back to 10. Never a gangbanger, so we're going to clear that up. So, he wanted to show us, as black people, that we have a place in the industry, not only as rappers, but as entrepreneurs, which was a good thing. And we clapped and bravoed him. The same thing we did with Hassan for being man enough to speak up about molestation. But then, after getting knocked out, fighting 2 white boys, and promoting snitching, things took a turn. People began to buy into this image of him being a leader and voice for Paru Bloods. Talk back to 10. I'm talking to you. Get in my comment section. I'm talking to you. He proclaimed to be this tough guy, calling people out, who has been to prison. He beat murder cases, just like Hassan Campbell, all in their head. So he has an image problem, a big appearance image problem. And he covers it with jewelry, promoting black genocide, money, and threats. He suffers from the 7 deadly sins. The 7 deadly sins: pride, greed, wealth, envy, gluttony, and sloth. He suffers from these 7 sins. That's contestant number 2. Contestant number 3. We have no other than No Bulletz Thotty. The most difficult of all. The most difficult of all 3. He started out as a joke. He started out as a joke. He's still a joke today. He was a Hassan Campbell hater. A lot of people don't know that he banged on Hassan. He hated Hassan Campbell. He once gave his all in showing that Hassan Campbell true intentions were not about molestation, but for greed. Then came the robbery, the pocket checks from the Mexicans, and then everything changed. He stands at 6'5", 120 pounds. And he claims to be street certified, a gangster, with all the latest news from rap beef, street beef, and who is qualified to speak on these YouTube streets. Talk back to 10. I'm talking to you. Talk back to me. He disrespects the so-called tough guys. And as I said, he's a Hassan Campbell supporter. He supports him more than Hassan Campbell supports himself. And he loves to take advantage of old women. It's said that he has molested a child, allegedly. We must say allegedly. It said how he molested a family member at one time, allegedly, and claims certain men, tough guys, gangsters, ex-drug dealers, guys that have been to prison. He's claiming these men to be family members of his, to gain some type of clout in these YouTube streets. But they are not his family. He was last seen on Clubhouse with his grandmother as his backup. Now that we are all in the sunken room, and you have your multiple choice, you can choose Hassan Campbell, wack100, or Bulletz Gotti as your leader. And if you can't pick one, you can pick D, all of the above. Talk back to 10. And we are in the sunken place. The sunken place. You know the sunken place. Get out. No. No. No, 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 no. Look at us. Look at us. How we have fallen to make a choice of who we should follow. The choices that we have today to choose as our leaders, as our voice in today's YouTube world. We don't have many to pick from. And those who are speaking out against the injustice, the genocide, and everything that's going for us as black men, women, Latino men and women, this is the basket we have to choose from. So we must ask ourselves, are we here for entertainment? Or are we here to learn, grow, build, and make a difference in a world of, look at me, look at you. I'm winning, you losing. Now everybody laugh at the loser. I get more views than you on YouTube. I got more subscribers. I get more likes. I'm up. You're down. So you mean nothing. Though we both have the same color, the same flesh, blood, mindsets, and a common enemy. Talk back to 10. But no one sees that or hears that. At no time would I ever tell you not to support these clowns. Because even clowns in the circus needs a job. Talk back to me. The entertainment aspect, everyone must eat and deserve a place at the table. But at least hold them accountable. Is 10 Toes asking for too much by just saying, hold somebody accountable? You get in my comment section and chew me out for saying, just hold him accountable. Question him on what he's saying. But you upset at me. Question him. You mean to tell me not one thing is wrong with any of their points? I can find some good in 2 of them and some points they may make. But above all, I can find some fault in them and even in myself. So hold me accountable. Because you do hold me accountable only when I'm speaking about somebody else, in which we all in society speak about somebody else because we're human beings. What else are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about, whatever we talk about, it's going to be a person involved with it. Anything we speak of. If we talk about work, there's somebody involved with it. If we talk about food, somebody's involved with it. Whatever it is. We got to learn to separate the entertainment with reality. So you would leave Hassan Campbell with your kids. Talk back to me. To the Hassan Campbell followers and loyalists who's listening to this now, who's going to get in my comment section, you will leave them with your kids. That's what you're telling me. You will leave wack100 to fight your battles. Talk back to me. And you would leave Bulletz, no gotti, thotty, to be your spokesman. Talk back to 10. What is it about these guys that you would leave? You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank me later. And once again, after every video, I'm going to let it be known. Because it ain't never going to change. I want to bust wack100's ass. Literally, beat them up. Punk them out. Show them what it's like to be defeated. You got to take them back to reality. You got to show them that, you know what? You're still a human being. And these people out here are still humans. You know that, right? You're not the only one. Stop that goddamn white man prison.